YouTube, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Manga Talks. Today we are going over Boruto chapter 63 called Ask No Questions. Alright, don't worry about my head, you know what I'm saying? You can worry about the headband but not the hair because today was wash day. You see it oiled up. But guys, we're gonna hop right into the chapter right after this. Alright guys, let's get started. First things first, sorry about any background noise there may be, but second off, I've decided to start breaking down these sections into chapters for myself so that I can actually chop it up with y'all and actually show y'all the most important parts out of each chapter when we are doing these Manga Talks. Alright, so I'm gonna give it to you like this. First chapter, trying to fight. Second chapter, getting off. Third chapter, finding Boruto. Fourth chapter, true essence. And fifth chapter, activation, okay? Let's hop right into this so you guys know exactly what I'm actually talking about, okay? So, trying to fight, we actually see Boruto, okay? Let's pop right into this. Boruto tries to help in, and we just gonna have to see what happens. So, as you can see here, he's actually hopped into the battle. Last chapter, we saw Boruto actually give a good kick to Code. Back up, my boy. Let me see. We all looking at each other in the newest stare down. Code getting a transmission through. As you can see, it's Boruto. He's tracked Kawaki there. Since you went wild and don't listen to me, I wasn't able to give you an early warning. But Kawaki erased his own chakra, right? So how? Who knows? Could be because he's Otsutsuki, or due to karma. Either way, it seems they have a special bond. I'm jealous. Kawaki, don't tell me. You were using yourself as bait to draw Code out. I told you to stay out of it, Boruto. You're gonna get killed. That's my line, idiot. You know how I am. How could I not follow you? Damn it! We're both fools then. Hey Code, weren't you taking me somewhere? Ignore him. Let's go. Whoa, what are you talking about? Butt it out, Boruto. Quit interfering in my business. Don't be so reckless. With me here, Dad and the others can track my chakra and come help us. We just need to hold out till then. But that's what I'm trying to avoid. You're missing the whole point. What? Then we actually get to hop into this. Whoa. What was that for? Fine. Do whatever you want. I get how much you want to protect Dad. However, at the same time, it's my right to protect you. Right, bro? What? Oh my. Seriously? That's so hot. Oh, Boruto. Then we get over here to this panel. Nope, can't find him. And I've extended beyond the village too. No sign of Kawaki. I see. Could you expand the search perimeter a bit more? You know, if he's truly erasing his chakra, I don't think we're ever going to find him like this. He's on the run with his chakra erased. He's likely beyond the village by now. Boruto. Come on, Kawaki. Where are you? Nishi, where's Boruto? I need him. Oh, yes, sir. Huh? What is it? Tell me. I'm so sorry. It seems he's nowhere nearby. What? You're an amateur when it comes to karma. A white karma? Do you know why you get drastically stronger when you activate karma? Increased power and speed from improved physical ability is certainly a major factor, but that alone wouldn't result in such an exponential jump in battle strength. The real reason lies elsewhere, with karma's true essence. Karma's true essence, which is that the Otsutsuki's combat experience, accumulated over millennia, gets overlaid upon your own mind and body. That's why you get stronger. In short, you instantly become a seasoned warrior. If you're able to draw on karma properly, that is. And all right, I want you guys to take a look at this panel. Please do look very, very closely. There we go. Now we're talking. If you actually look very, very closely, look at Boruto's eye. All right? Look at his eye. All right, now that I've given you guys the most important factors of this chapter, let's break it down. Chapter 1, trying to fight. What does that mean? Boruto finally was able to track down Kawaki in the last chapter, and we actually get to see them actually duke it out here. Knowing that Boruto is nowhere close to even Code's level. Neither one of them, even teamed up, is close to Code's level at this point. So, knowing that, you know, what does Kawaki try to do? He's trying to let him know, listen, this wasn't even part of the plan. You coming here wasn't part of this. I'm trying to get everything in a way where it could actually run smoothly so that it could actually save not only the life of Lord Seventh, but those in the Leaf Village. But Kawaki states that Boruto was just trying to get in the way. Now, the second part of it, I call getting off. For the simple fact of the matter is, we've actually seen, we know Ida has some sort of clairvoyance power, but that doesn't subtract her from being an actual woman, okay? Yes, she's an android. Yes, she was created, but it seems as though Amado still has put some sort of emotional form inside of Ida. Now, is it inside Ida only, or is it across all of the androids that he's actually created? And what I mean by it doesn't subtract her as a female is Ida still wants attention, which, no disrespect to any woman out there, but a lot of women love attention, okay? And for the simple fact of Ida being no more than a actual female, despite robotic parts and android parts, she's a female who wants to be loved or who wants to be noticed or have attention brought their way. Yes, Damon does the job, but Damon's her brother, okay? We're not incesting here, okay? So at the end of the day, yes, she wants that arousal from a man, okay? Now, that is why I named it Getting Off, okay? Because it seems as though as Boruto is trying so hard to protect Kawaki, it makes Ida feel like, why doesn't anybody fight for me as much as they fight for one another? You know what I mean? So something to think about, something that could actually be something within the following chapters. Who knows? Kishimoto could probably use some sort of trap in order to use Ida's emotions against Code or against the rest of Kata. Who knows? It's just a suggestion, all right? Something that I noticed. Chapter 3, in Finding Boruto, where Naruto was actually trying to track down Boruto. For the fact that Naruto, yes, we know Naruto can be dumb at times, but for the fact of the matter that you've now lost not only Kawaki, but Boruto, it's now time for the Hidden Leaf to actually start following their chakra signatures. Given the fact that now Boruto is manifesting a bunch of chakra that can now be read, okay? So whether or not we're actually going to, in the next chapter, see Naruto and the Leaf Village get there in time, that's another question, okay? But Boruto has pointed out something very, very, very important, and that is the fact of chakra signature erasure, okay? The fact that they, as Otsutsuki, can erase their chakra is something else. We've never really seen that in the Naruto verse before. We've seen it all the time in the Dragon Ball verse, you know what I mean, where they're able to suppress their ki. But being able to suppress chakra, now that's something totally different, okay? Something totally different, all right? Now, chapter 4 and 5 for me is the most important out of this this whole chapter 63, okay? True essence of karma. Code now finally breaks down something that could actually be his downfall, okay? Which I hate when a bunch of villains actually start, releasing their secrets and this, that, and the third. Because Code, without being actually aware of it, but to the reader, if we pick up on it, that's actually a very important part. All right, which is what leads into my chapter 5. All right, so true essence. Code starts to break down that the true essence of karma is not because the fact that you can use it. It's not the fact that you can wield it. It's not the fact that it's even with you that gives you this power. It's the fact of the Otsutsuki fighting for millennia. All of that battle hard strength. All of those wounds, all of those lessons, all of the facts of them going through life and learning how to fight and learning how to increase their power and things like that. It comes with years of experience that when it actually copies over to their body, hence Boruto and Kawaki, mind you, it's a data takeover, okay? It's pretty much, we could say it's a DNA takeover, all right? So everything, their body is not only being manipulated, but it's the actual movement and let's just call it memories. The memories of the fallen Otsutsuki that they've defeated are now implanted into their mind to make the body much more like the host, okay? So it's not like, because it would be stupid for them to take over Boruto's body or Kawaki's body, but Boruto and Kawaki still have their own mind. That would defeat the purpose of taking over the body. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the memories also take place. Not only do the memories take place, which you guys might be looking at, okay, Nightmare, that's pivotal, but it's also something that is obvious. Yes, it is obvious, but given the information that Code has just addressed, the fact that, in order to know how to use this karma, it's pretty much you understanding that it's not yours, okay? And mind you, even though Code has not said that, I'm paraphrasing. In order to control karma, you have to understand that it is not yours. Hence why Code is able to use his karma so effectively, because he understands it is not his power, all right? Which, at the end of the day, it makes it seem as though, like, okay, you understanding that it's not yours, it kind of makes it seem like you're more dependable because you know it's not yours, all right? Which you want it to be, but you know it's not yours. So then again, you have to rely on it, all right? And that is my interpretation. Mind you, they're not saying this here, but this is all my interpretations, which also lead us into the activation of Boruto turning into Momoshiki, all right? Now, the reason I told you guys to look very, very closely at this is because if you notice, every other time that Boruto has been taken over by Momoshiki, only his right eye is awakened, all right? But actually in this, Boruto's left eye is open. I don't think you guys are watching. That is why I told you guys to look at that panel very closely. Boruto's eye is not closed at all. Nor did Boruto expend a lot of chakra in order for Momoshiki to take over his body. So with that being said, this leads to one thing. This activation was at will, all right? It was not due to Momoshiki taking over his body because he lost too much chakra. This activation was at will. Boruto activated this on his own, all right? So, with that being said, is Boruto now starting to understand the usage of karma? And is he starting to use it in the form of how he wants? Which also gives me the question this. Hear me out, y'all. Just hear me out. Mind you, in the very first episode that we watched of Boruto, they were both able to activate karma willingly without the god taking over their body. Is that what we're seeing here? Whereas, who is to say that Boruto can use Momoshiki as a Jinchuriki. Okay? Who's to say that he's going to get a hold of Momoshiki and pretty much like, yo, you work for me now. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of how what Naruto did with the Nine Tails. Once he entrusted, you know, the strength and the power to Naruto, he started to trust Naruto a lot more. You know what I mean? Not that Kurama was going to say it, because Kurama's full of hatred. But who's to say that that same thing ain't happening here? Because all we're looking at is the outside of what's going on, which is Boruto being taken over by Momoshiki. But let's take a look at what's going on the inside. Who's to say that he isn't having a full-fledged conversation with Momoshiki? Just like when Naruto was going up against Sasuke in the Hidden Valley, and he kept pleading to Nine Tails, give me the power, you stupid fox. Who's to say he's not doing that same exact thing here? Give me the power, you stupid god. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if you guys have looked at the panel very, very closely, you can see Boruto is actually awake in this transformation rather than being unconscious. All right. So I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of things. I know I may be wrong on certain things here, but these are just my speculations. This is just what I'm looking at and what I'm getting from it, because who knows? We all know Kishimoto can be a troll at times, and there's times when it may look one way and then he flips it and it's another thing. All right. So at the end of the day, guys, please do. I hope you are taking what I'm saying into consideration for the next chapter, because at the end of the day, Code has given away some pretty valuable information here, all right? Only for Boruto to put it into practice, all right? So, guys, this has been Chapter 63, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and honk that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang Team Nephilim. Let's get it. Tap that notification bell to know each and every time that I'm uploading videos. And, guys, remember to be good at the game. You got to kill with skill. And until our next nightmare, guys, check out the link in the description below so you guys know where my merch is, and you can check out this chapter as well. Peace, guys. Have a great day.